Hello everyone, and welcome to this extended episode of Let's Talk School. My name is Zahra, and with me today is Ali. Together, we will dive deep into a subject that concerns millions of families, teachers, and leaders around the world: back to school.
Hello Zahra. Hello dear listeners. Every school year is unique, but the challenges and hopes are often the same. Student behavior, the role of parents, the responsibilities of teachers, and of course, the rules that shape how schools operate. Today, one hot topic stands out more than ever: the use of mobile phones in schools.
Let's begin with student behavior. Teachers often emphasize that the first weeks of the school year are the foundation for everything that follows. This is the time when rules are set, respect is built, and the classroom atmosphere is created.
Yes, and I remember a principal who told me that during the first month, she always stands at the school gate every morning to greet the students. She explained that when children feel seen, valued, and welcomed, they carry that positivity into the classroom.
That's true. Good behavior is not just the result of punishment or fear of consequences. It's also about creating an environment where students want to learn, where they feel safe, and where they respect one another.
Now let's turn to one of the most debated issues in education today: mobile phones in schools. Around the world, many governments and principals are facing the same question: should students be allowed to bring phones to school?
And this year, in Senegal, the debate became official policy. The Minister of Education, Moustapha Mbamba Guirassy, released a public statement banning the use of mobile phones in schools across the country. According to the communiqué, phones were creating serious distractions in classrooms and even affecting student discipline.
Exactly. Teachers reported that instead of focusing on lessons, many students were secretly recording videos, scrolling through social media, or even using phones to cheat during exams. Parents were worried too, because phones were leading to conflicts, bullying, and exposure to harmful content.
The minister made it clear: schools are places for learning, not for endless notifications. He explained that this ban is not against technology itself. After all, digital skills are essential today, but rather against uncontrolled and harmful use during class hours.
And it's not just Senegal. Countries like France, the UK, and even some states in the US have implemented similar bans. But the Senegalese case is particularly important because it reflects a growing concern across Africa, where smartphones are becoming more affordable and accessible to young people.
Let's be honest, mobile phones are powerful tools. They can be used for research, communication, and creativity. But in the hands of children, without guidance, they can easily become weapons of distraction. Studies have shown that students who keep their phones during class often retain less information and perform worse in exams.
I actually visited a secondary school in Dakar right after the minister's communiqué was announced. The principal told me that during the first week of enforcement, students struggled. Some were upset, others tried to hide their phones. But after a few days, something amazing happened. Students started talking to each other again during breaks, playing traditional games, and focusing more in class.
That's such a powerful example. It shows that banning phones doesn't mean taking away freedom. It means giving students back their ability to live in the moment, to interact, and to focus on learning.
Of course, some parents still worry. They say, "What if there is an emergency and I cannot reach my child?" But most schools in Senegal have now established direct emergency lines. Parents can call the school office anytime if something urgent happens. That way, safety is guaranteed without the need for phones in every pocket.
This reform also highlights the importance of balance. Outside school hours, children can use phones responsibly, with guidance from parents. But during school hours, the priority must remain education, discipline, and respect for the learning environment.
I believe Minister Guirassy's decision will be remembered as a turning point. It's a bold step that may inspire other African countries to rethink how technology is managed in schools.
Parents are the first educators. When they support school policies, like the phone ban, the impact is much stronger. Imagine a child who hears one message at school, no phones in class, and the same message at home. That child learns consistency.
Yes, I once met a father who, every evening, would check his daughter's homework. He wasn't an expert in every subject, but his presence alone motivated her. She said, "I work hard because my dad believes in me." That kind of encouragement is priceless.
Unfortunately, some parents are less engaged. They don't attend meetings, they don't ask about grades, and they sometimes even give their children phones too early, without setting rules. This lack of involvement can lead to academic decline and behavioral issues.
A school is like a car. The teachers are the wheels, the students are the passengers, But the administration is the engine. Without it, nothing moves. Principals, supervisors, secretaries all play a vital role in keeping the system organized.
Yes, and I once met a principal who walked through the school every day, smiling at students, encouraging teachers, and making sure discipline was fair. He told me, when students see me smiling, they feel proud of their school. That's leadership by example.
Above every school, there are ministries, inspectors, and local authorities. They set the curriculum, the exams, and the policies. But they also carry the responsibility of making education fair and relevant to today's world.
And relevance is key. We cannot prepare children for the future with systems that belong to the past. That's why reforms like the mobile phone ban, digital literacy programs, and climate education are essential. Education must evolve with society.
So, back to school is not just about students carrying bags and notebooks. It's about families, teachers, principals, administrators, and authorities working together.
When everyone plays their part, parents guiding at home, teachers inspiring in class, administrators supporting the system, and authorities creating fair policies, school becomes more than just a building. It becomes a community of growth, hope, and preparation for the future.
And this year, the bold decision of Senegal's minister shows that education can adapt to new realities. The phone ban is just one example, but it represents something bigger: the courage to protect learning in a noisy, distracted world.
Thank you for joining us on this journey. We hope this school year brings you not only knowledge, but also values, friendships, and resilience.
Until next time, stay curious, stay disciplined, and stay connected to people, not just to screens.
And remember, education is the key to the future. See you in the next episode of Let's Talk School.